The U.S. has become quite aggressive in pursuing foreign participants in the bribery schemes. I've already mentioned issuers. If a foreign company has come to the U.S. capital markets, they're already going to be covered. If they are the agent of an issuer, so they go after intermediaries now, and there are plenty of current prosecutions and convictions dealing with the intermediary, or they get them as co-conspirators. Once there is a conspiracy, if the foreign entity or foreign person, for example, in the KBR, the Halliburton case in Nigeria, there's 2 UK citizens who never performed a single act in the United States, but were acting as conspirators they were also acting as agents, but they were conspirators with the U.S. entity for purposes of the indictment. There's territorial jurisdiction since the 1998 amendments to the statute. So any foreign person who performs a single act in furtherance of the bribe while in the United States, that's enough to get jurisdiction. Statoil, the Norwegian state-owned oil company, it was trapped because their bribes to obtain concession in an Iranian oil field was done through U.S. dollar-denominated accounts, and so it used interstate commerce, and they had U.S. person involved, and that was enough for them to be indicted. And DOJ is also pursuing the foreign recipients of improper payments. Under the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, unlike our domestic bribery statute, it's a crime to give a bribe, but it wasn't a crime to receive it. And early on in the early 80s, DOJ went after some Saskatchewan officials in a bribery scheme related to the purchase of school buses, and under a conspiracy theory, saying, well, they're conspirators with the U.S. bribers. And the Fifth Circuit ruled, and that remains good law, that there's a doctrine that says you cannot extend through the conspiracy statute to reach a crime that reach activity that Congress chose not to criminalize. And Congress chose not to criminalize the receipt of the bribe. More recently, though, they have obtained convictions because in all these instances, the money is considered fruit of a criminal transaction, and so they pursue it under the money. They pursue the recipients under the money laundering statutes.